Good morning. Having a bit of technical difficulties there. We're about to have a Nintendo Direct in like seconds. So yeah, nothing to say, no predictions. This is a partner showcase, and let's just enjoy it. I just woke up. Like I tried being here like 5 minutes ago and it didn't work. Okay. How's the volume here? All good? Volume's good. Okay. This is Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Stories. Yeah, looks like Monster Hunter Stories.
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house and home.
I guess this sub-series must have done well to get a third game. Like, I don't really... I haven't played any of them. I played a demo of the first one on 3DS, that was it.
Into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
We can't afford not to go. Rafa! But it won't be for long.
I can hear them. Two sounds. Overlapping each other.
Hello everyone! Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe.
Decent start. Again,
Today,
not really,
we'll present games coming
not really
to
my
the
thing,
Nintendo
but
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
gotta play them. Had the
For
first
a game
stories on the
shown,
phone for a while.
You'll see
Nice.
the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
We need to make this extra clear.
If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both platforms. Okay, first up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games. Let the good times roll.
Okay, you got my attention. Another
By
Katamari.
royal decree, a brand new game in the Katamari Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch. Roll your Katamari through historic eras like Edo Japan and more. It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos. Use helpful items to roll your Katamari like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking. In addition, roll out with friends in online multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
Make a big Katamari and earn the
I don't
most
think either of the
points to be
previous two
crowned
had
the
that.
winner. Plus, the iconic music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series' history. Get ready to rock and roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
All right, yeah.
Pre-orders begin later today.
I'll probably be picking that one up. I never finished We Heart Katamari on Switch 1. I never did like the post game. God damn. All right, 1 second. No, we ain't doing that. I'm sorry, but Ubisoft is not allowed to copyright claim my streams ever. It's new, actually. Yeah, it was a new one. Hey, Izzy, want to direct me to the paracetamol because you're sick? Sorry to hear that. Hey, I heard. Yeah, I saw you weren't feeling good the other day. Are you okay? Doing all right? Yeah. Anyway, since this is Just Dance on the screen right now, yeah, I came here. This is like literally like last second. Like I tried to be here a few minutes earlier, but it didn't happen. I'll talk about a couple things after the direct is over. I have no expectations here, except one of my friends predicted UFO 50, and I think that might be a possibility. I think that might be more of an Indie Land type reveal, but I don't know. Also, I'm sorry. I'm kind of like I'm awake, but like I am not, like my voice is like not like in awake mode here.
Our games heading to Nintendo Switch 2,
Covering from your stress
games
fever.
That will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
All Star by Smash Mouth.
Battle
There's
beyond the limit.
Sparking Zero.
Break through the limit!
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero,
Yep.
the latest in the Arena Battler series.
Now I'll finish it!
Enter the fray with over 180 fighters.
Where's the thing
In
not going away now?
episode Battle Mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from
Well,
the
I'm gonna fix that.
perspectives of 8 characters, including Goku.
No way, Goku's in this shit?
Or follow your own path and redefine history with alternate versions of those encounters. In custom battle mode, you choose the fighters.
I haven't heard like much
and
about this game
dialogue
since it came
to
out.
Create your own scenarios.
I think people like it.
Then share them online with players around the world.
This is essentially Budokai Tenkaichi 4,
Now you
just
can duke it
bigger.
out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and unleash powerful attacks.
Help me out!
Get ready to shake the earth and break the heavens when Dragon Ball Sparking Zero
That's gonna be on
launches
Switch
the
1.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems November 14th.
That's interesting.
Pre-orders
Everyone thought it was
begin
going to
later
be
today
held off for
on
2
Nintendo
specifically,
eShop.
but it's still going to be on 1, so...
Time to get back to your roots.
Can you imagine Dragon Ball having Goku on it? Wild. I think there's at least like 2 that don't have him as the main character, which is, you know, it makes sense narratively, but it's also just weird from a marketing point of view. Anyway, very, very excited for new Katamari, but now I might have to go back and finish We Heart Katamari, which I beat the main story. I never actually like did the option, like I didn't do the post game in it, and I had to like what I want to do because you had to collect everything to unlock the final, like I think area or something. I'm not sure. I have to go back and relook at it, but I might do that in my own time.
The club is
Yeah,
yours.
it was a cute trailer for. So wait, did they actually show what that was? It was like, just an HD remake of Plants vs Zombies, or was that like a new game?
Oh, finally a bit of physicality in this game.
I was kind of too busy yapping about Katamari. It's cute. I don't really have much interest in Plants vs Zombies, but like it's, you know, it's a game that exists and people like it. Just got water all over myself because I didn't lift the cap on my
Reacquainted with these
water bottle.
games.
Pac-Man.
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man.
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2 is coming back, remade from scratch. Through forests or on ice. Use pack-tastic moves to
I know
clear
people liked
stages
the remake
in
of the first
style.
one. Is this one that people
And
were
even take
asking
on
for?
powerful
Yeah, I guess so.
bosses.
Seems to just be an update of the 360
Plus,
PS3 Vita
now you can
versions.
adventure
Had the
with
voices from those
Macaw in
versions.
local co-op. Pac-Man World 2 Repack launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
That's a very interesting
Switch
thing that it's pointing out
September
specifically
26th.
physical and digital versions
Pre-orders begin
for
later
both
today on
consoles at the
Nintendo
bottom.
eShop. Lead your party of black mages, dragoons, and other allies to victory in the beloved strategy RPG Final Fantasy Tactics, reborn with newly added elements.
We knew this was coming to Switch, which is really good. I mean, it looks nice.
The game
Certainly.
is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters,
But still, I know that he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty options, a feature to review
poured water
story
all over
events,
myself.
and more.
That was stupid of me.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that this was already
Pre-orders begin
announced
later
for
today
Switch 1 and 2.
on
It
Nintendo
was in the
eShop.
initial, like, press
When the
conference.
clock strikes midnight, shadows emerge and
Persona
the
3
dark hour
Reload.
begins.
Yep.
Step into the shoes of a high school student who, together with his friends, awakens the supernatural power of Persona.
This was
Attend
another
class and
rumored
explore the
slash,
city
like,
during the day
supposedly
as you
confirmed thing.
forge bonds
Hey,
with
Twiz, how you
every
doing?
interaction. Then,
You're
battle
finally
through
early
the
enough to catch a mic
mysterious
stream. Yeah,
Tower of
don't worry.
Tartarus
This
and
is
strategically
very low
take
energy
down rampaging shadows
on
at
my
night.
part. Got alert.
Enter
Still
the
glad you
dark
caught this one.
hour and seal your fate
I'm only
when
gonna be here till the end of the
Persona
direct,
3
and then I'm
Reload
gotta head out.
launches on the Nintendo
Stuff
Switch 2
today.
system
I'll talk about it once it's
October
over.
23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, Switch 2 specifically, which no
Next,
surprise there.
Please take a look at this.
I'm assuming that's gonna not include the DLC for free in it. Age of Imprisonment. So we knew about this from the Direct, the original Switch 2 Direct. It's
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs. Until Hyrule itself is no more.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
So you want to talk about a Dragon Ball game with no Goku? How about a Zelda game with no Link? Because that's what this is. And it honestly will be more upsetting if he does show
You
up.
sought it from Hyrule of all places. This is madness.
There is danger here. Enormously so.
Legend of Zelda, where it's actually about Zelda, yep. I really hope they don't do a fucked up non-canon story. No, they've already confirmed that this one will be 100% like actually canon. But like, watch, here's some bullshit where like Link shows up from the future anyway. You just stream when you're asleep and I feel like a weenie and you can't stay for them. Oh, don't worry about that. I stream late. Like late. Which is what'll be the case tonight. That's Minoru's construct.
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
We can't emphasize that enough. It's
launches
canonical.
this winter. We'll share more information on this title in the future.
This is
Let's
definitely coming out
continue
early
with some
next
more
year.
Games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
It's
The realest.
okay. Good. We got more time to bitch here.
It's game time.
I'm not gonna be pissy that we're getting more, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom era Zelda. It's just like, do we really need another Warriors game specifically set in that time period? Do we really need more story from that time period? Like, we've had 3 games in it now, including the second Hyrule Warriors game, and it's just like, I feel like we've had enough. I feel like we've seen and experienced enough of that world. So, I don't know. I'm probably gonna get it. I'll probably play it and I'll probably enjoy it. But like, I just don't think we need a fourth game in that time period. I get that it's probably just like a stopgap Zelda title until we get like an actual next gen Switch 2 Zelda game, but it definitely doesn't, like, I cannot be as excited for it as I was for literally every other Zelda game that's come out in the last like 4 years, including Echoes of Wisdom, which just ended up being like an okay game at best. It was good,
Cozy campfire is
but it wasn't like, you know, in retrospect, it's like not up there as one of my favorites.
Enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy fire building sim.
SPLORTS.
Chop wood.
Ooh, there's that word, cozy.
Arrange the
So,
pieces, then
whoa,
light
okay,
'em
oh,
up.
that's why it's not.
But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle
YouTube
out.
thing is stupid.
To stoke your campfire, place logs based
So
on the
cozy's
fire
become like a
strength.
really
Let enough oxygen
annoying
flow
buzzword
through
with games
and
lately.
maintain the right amount of
It
heat.
definitely feels like there's kind of like this
Don't let wet
underlying
logs
like
dampen
use
your
of it
fire.
as being like
Dry them
a.
before tossing them in the flames. And when you
It's
want
hard to say, but
create
it's
an
kind of
even
like if a
bigger
game
fire,
describes
just
itself as
blow 'em.
cozy, I immediately think,
Sometimes,
oh, the team was under
lubrication
crunch when
is
they
all
made this
you
game,
need. So roast
and they're
some
trying to play that
marshmallows
off.
or set off
The new
fireworks
Lord of
to
the Rings
light up the
game
sky.
being like a huge example of that.
You can
Apparently,
also
that
get the
game
flames going in
is
rainy or
like
snowy conditions.
very
But
not
try
good,
mastering your campfire making
and the
skills
studio
first
went through a lot of
with a
trouble making it.
compatible USB camera.
Oh god,
You
that's
can
what I
enjoy
wanted to
each
see
other's
when I'm
company
fucking
around the
making a
campfire.
campfire.
You might even strike up some interesting conversations.
That's creepy.
Relax
I don't want to be
and
looking at
stay
my
a
friends
while.
do game chat like that.
When Chillin' by the Fire sparks to life on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Chilling by the fire. Okay.
Fight battles big and small in these games. Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow.
Squad up and survive.
Inscription's my
19
cozy
other
game
teams
of
in
death.
Battle
Oh, hey,
Royale.
Mana. How you doing? Happy belated
Or
birthday,
show
even though
off
I
your skills
said it
in
before.
Mixtape, where you'll take on 3
How you doing
rotating
this
game
morning?
modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother
Receiver
performance.
2 is your cozy game of death.
Build your crew and aim for victory when Apex Legends
I
launches
love
on
Little
the Nintendo
Inferno.
Switch 2 system August 5th, along with the new season.
You're at work but wanted to pop in?
Showdown.
Alright, well thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be here for very long because today's going to be kind of a
To
weird,
cure a witch's illness,
long
a
day,
tiny
but
familiar embarks on a grand
I wanted to get the
adventure.
direct in at least, even though I was here like
With
1
your
minute before it
magical
started.
froggy backpack in tow, you can climb, pull, and even swing to greater heights.
Oh, this looks cute.
Explore this vast world and gather ingredients
Bird.
to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together in online co-op. A little mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. Explore a galaxy full of opportunity.
It's, Outer
Embark
Wilds?
on a journey across the iconic
Nope, Star
galaxy
Wars.
far, far away.
Star
In
Wars.
this open-world action-adventure game, taking place between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films. You'll take on the role of Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting
It's
for
just an
her
axolotl
freedom.
with fur.
Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar, as you fight, steal, and outwit your way
Me
through
when
the
I say something
galaxy's
cool,
crime
Hella.
syndicates, and gain
wanna
the
be the
means to
mice.
start a new life.
Like, you can't eat the mice. No, I
Traverse
can't eat the
through
mice.
space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer.
I tend not to eat
or by
mice.
land
Frog
on her
backpack.
S-57 Cardinal Speeder, and take on quests that blend
So you can
stealth
tell
and
when it's the
shooting
Outer Wilds when it's
with some
obnoxious.
puzzle-solving
When it's
minigames in
obnoxious.
between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights.
I mean,
as
really, can you get
travel
much more
across the
obnoxious than
Outer
Star
Rim.
Wars in
And
this day and
get ready
age?
to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 4th.
Could've swore this game
Pre-orders are
already came out.
available now on Nintendo eShop. Survive the future. Salvage the past.
That imagery is a little 2001 in that imagery right there.
As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse to uncover the mysteries of this world.
We've seen this. We've seen this game at some previous event for something.
The remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland. You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form. So act quickly to dispose of enemies. You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past. You can strengthen your own abilities.
Just kill people in the past? Cool.
However, there's a price to pay.
Ooh, there's a little,
You'll be
pop in there.
haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality.
Ah, okay, that's what they're calling popping these days. Visual illusions.
What caused the world to collapse? And what is the true mission you've been tasked with? Chronos, The New Dawn, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 5th.
That helmet, I thought his name was gonna be Phallos. Oh, this is a Bloober Team game. Okay.
Of the East
Interesting. It's like kind of like a weird like sci-fi like Resident Evil mashup. Kill people in the past me when I want to get rid of bad memories. Which accuses this? Kiwami 2
is brawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Kamurocho Tokyo, Sotenbori Osaka, two prolific entertainment.
I still have yet to play a Yakuza game. I have Like a Dragon on Steam and I have not played it.
Cosma Kiryu faces down the Dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda.
So how many does that make on Switch now? Just 2, right? 1 and 2.
Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls. Duke it out using your fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal. Plus, there's still plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf. There's no shortage of things to do. A deadly clash between two dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th.
Are they going to do more Kiwami games? Because it feels like they just kind of let it go with their...
Kiwami, the story that launched the epic series, is also launching on Switch 2 the same day.
Oh, neat.
Enhanced graphics, improved frame rates, and additional language support.
I wonder if Sega's going to be like willing to give the current owners like a, you know,
there are plenty more games
a discount
Nintendo
there, or, or are they going to be screwing
Switch
people
2.
over like they've done every game
Let's take
so
a quick
far?
Look.
0, 1, and 2 are on Switch. Oh, okay. You know, that's time for a mute because these sizzle reel songs always get slammed. More games you wish you could replay, but got to play the other games in the series first. I mean, it's, you know, it's cool. I'm gonna be honest, there has not been a lot here for me outside the new Katamari. I'm guessing this is DLC for Island Adventure. Magic Saga 2 Revenge of the Seventh Nintendo Switch 2 okay, but see, this should be a game that you get one that you get an upgrade for. Like, you shouldn't have to rebuy the entire Revenge of the Seven for that. 7. Borderlands 4, it's just 5 seconds that could have been used to promote a different game.
Before we go, we've got 2 more games to show you. Please take a look.
To pass through that door is to pass
This
through time.
is Octopath 3. Oh no, is this Octopath 2? Did that game come out yet? I don't know.
From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG, brought to life in HD 2D.
Oh, this is this is live, like action. Okay.
This
That's
is
interesting.
Philadelphia, a continent overrun by beast tribes. A
Philadelphia?
spell of safekeeping is all that protects
This is what
humanity's
Pennsylvania looks
sole
like.
bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One
Octopath
fateful
2's been
day,
out for a
set
while
of
now.
ruins
Oh.
is discovered in the
I
wilds
legitimately did
beyond
not
the
know
castle
that.
walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leads
Yeah,
the
man, there's a
kingdom
new
to
katamari
investigate.
coming out on Switch
Facing
2.
danger is what adventurers do.
At his
It
side
involves
is a
it involves
fairy
time
named
periods.
Faye.
Looks fun.
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world. During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick
Interesting.
and well-balanced strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer. And
This almost
more.
seems like a
There
mana
are 7
game.
weapon types in total, but that's not all. You
This is
can
very
also
Seiken
strengthen your
Densetsu-y.
weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you. Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same
That's
time.
interesting.
You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure.
Some interesting movement tech.
Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey.
Faye the
that
Fairy is like calling a
unknown to
mouse
them will
squeaks.
span 1,000 years.
Well, I like
The
the salamander.
Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Interesting.
After today's presentation, a debut demo will be available.
Oh.
And there will be an upcoming survey
Yeah,
to
post-play.
gather player
Square,
feedback.
Square doing what they always do. Anytime they put out an HD 2D game, it's like we want to make sure everything's good before we actually release it.
In the beginning, there was nothing.
Name was a little silly, yeah.
Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Octopath Traveler 0. Alright, that's cool, I guess.
Are you heading out on your trip?
Sorry, I don't mean to sound like super dismissive, but I just like I've not played the other 2.
You're finally ready.
Octopath Traveler Kiwami, yeah.
We've come to join your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
I wasn't aware that OP 1 and 2 were connected.
Laughing and smiling just one more
That we need a
time.
prequel game with town building in it.
You're going to find the people who took our home from us.
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
That wasn't an actual party of like 20,000 people there, was it?
Octopath Traveler 0 is available on December 4th, 2025.
Wow.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. That was a direct, alright. Yeah, I mean, that one had a little bit of something for everyone. Personally, I don't think there's a ton here for me specifically. Except for Katamari. I think that's like the only one that I'm like really going to be like sinking my teeth in new voice cracks and such. Happy about Pac-Man. Yeah, I could see some people being happy about Pac-Man. Most people could be happy about Pac-Man. I could be happy about Pac-Man. I'm not, but I could be if I really wanted to be. Yeah, why not? No Live Alive 2, unfortunately. No UFO 50 either, which was also kind of like the only game that I was like thinking maybe it'll show up here. But yeah, it was, you know, it is what it is. So I'm just readjusting everything here. It was okay. I don't have much to say about that. That was a whole lot of announcements that we probably could have gotten through other means. I don't know why Twitch says it's in slow mode. It's not. It's not slow mode, right? Oh, yeah, it's slow mode off. It's a slow mode's on. Want more Tomodachi Life 2. That is happening, but that's not a partner game, so that'll be like a regular direct next month or whenever. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm so low energy here. Like, I literally, I dragged myself out of bed at, like, 8:50, and I was like, okay, I gotta start streaming, like, immediately. And by the time I used the bathroom and set my computer up, it was 1 minute to start. So I've been kind of floundering ever since. I'm okay, thank you. I hope I'm okay. So, so you know, it was alright, like... There's not a whole lot about to say, like, Monster Hunter Stories, okay, cool. Katamari's, like, the only one that, like, I really have any interest in playing. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is cool, but again, you know what? A lot of ports in this one, which isn't surprising at all. We got the Pac-Man remake. We got, you know, Madden and whatever, soccer. Which is cool. It's cool that we're getting a lot of, like, you know, the modern games on Switch 2, when, you know, previously those games would skip Nintendo platforms. With that Fire game, Apex Legends. What other remake did they announce? That was like Sparking Zero, Yakuza, Persona 3 Reload. I mean, again, it's nothing. It's stuff that I'm glad's here, but like also that was very much a hey, look, we're getting all these games that you liked on other platforms already, type situation where they're just trying to assert Switch 2's dominance in the modern gaming sphere. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. It's needed because people were definitely kind of. Because here's the thing, there wasn't a whole lot announced for Switch 2's like upcoming months. And having a bunch of third-party support is good, knowing that it's getting strong right out of the gate here. Or a month out of the gate. Month and a half out... 2 months, excuse me. Switch 2 came out at the beginning of June. Damn. It's, yeah. It's cool. I appreciate it. Again, I don't know. It's hard to be excited when I don't have much of an opinion on the game shown. Gotta head back off to work later. Okay, Amanda, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I'm actually going to stop, like, very soon here, because I'm not going too long. I did want to just bring this up. Most surprising announcement is that Katamari is actually coming to Xbox One. Surprised it's still being supported. Yeah, I don't know. Xbox, they're in, like, a weird spot right now. It's so hard to tell what's going to be happening with them. It's bizarre to think people actually want to support Xbox at this point, but, you know, you could say the same thing about PS5 and Switch, so, you know, it's a matter of opinion. It was alright. 13-year-old hardware at this point. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting Xbox One is not the latest one. So yeah, I mean, that is, I probably have the least to say about that Direct than I've said about anything else. It was alright. Cool that, happy for Yakuza fans, happy for, people that think Octopath needed a prequel for some reason. That's cool. I will likely be showing up for Katamari. And there's not much to say about that because it's Katamari. You know, if you played one, you know what the rest of them are like. So I will be showing up for that. Speaking of showing up, I will be here tonight. Going to be aiming for like 10:30 p.m. So pretty much 11 or 13 hours from now. I'm gonna try to be here. We'll do we're gonna be doing sorry, I'm like way too I'm not even asleep. I'm just like not able to form a coherent thought. There's a joke to be made for Katamari and Mike, but you shall refrain. No, go ahead and make it. I mean, that's what we're here for. So I'm going to try to be here around 10:30 tonight, 13 hours from now. We're going to start with Donkey Kong. We're going to do some Somnium Files after that, and then we're going to end the night with the Tetris 99 Maximus Cup around 3:30 a.m. or so. Again, Eastern Standard Time, so adjust accordingly if you want to come by. The reason... Gotta love those sports games. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Sports and Just Dance. Hey, Jacob. The thing, though... Okay, the thing you gotta... The thing that's like... Of course you put this PNG to it. Yeah, no, I love this one. I specifically commissioned this one. I commissioned all of them, technically. The thing about the sports game... SPLORTS Blazeball. Remember that? The thing with sports games is just, it's more a good sign that Switch 2 is getting the newest ones on launch, as opposed to getting, like, a watered-down version of the previous years. The legacy versions is what EA would always call them. It's just a sign that the Switch can handle whatever the newest stuff is and that companies are willing to support it. That's more just a good thing for, you know, for the Switch ecosystem, as people would say. It's, you know, it's all bullshit, but it's true. I'll be here for Katamari because he is the Katamari, yep. The Calamari, according to the subtitles. How many of these games are going to be key cards? Yeah, that's the other thing too. So that was coming up a lot during the Direct. You kept seeing the name of the platform and then physical or digital. So I have to wonder how many of those that are listed as quote-unquote physical are actually just going to be game key cards. Personally, it doesn't bother me that much if I have to get it digitally. I'm not one of those people who's like, every single game I have to get, even like the $10 eShop game, needs to have like a $30 physical release. I know some people are very, very picky about that. I try not to be. I'm just picking live music at random here. It's funny how long it's been over a year since the anniversary, and people still make rumors of like some sort of sequel to it existing or coming out, and I'm just like, I wish, but man. Keycards have been getting backlash and Nintendo's just casually ignoring it. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's a very weird situation. It's a weird situation because Nintendo and the third parties all thought people would be okay with them, but apparently the answer is no. We actually just want a full-priced physical game instead, which I understand. I'm not saying that's the wrong choice. The problem is like if the game key card or if the game cards are not like going up in down in storage space or price, you're gonna be getting games that like you'd probably get for $40 or $50 being sold for $60 or $70, just because they like, you know, there's like they got to make a bigger profit on them, or they claim they do and then they just charge more. It's, you know, it's a lot of crap. It's like I don't even want to think about it. It's so annoying. Keycards are useless without an internet connection. What's the point? They're useless to download the game without an internet connection. Once you have the game, you still can play it offline. You just need to have the keycard in. Nintendo did put a survey about them specifically. Yeah, kinda, but it was more like what would you prefer, digital only or game keycard? And it was like, oh, well, what about physical? What about just physical cartridges? It's a digital game. Yeah, exactly. It's a digital game with the benefit of being able to be shared. To be honest, and again, I've said this before, there are already games on Switch that do that. The Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, that only has Metal Gear Solid 1 on the cartridge. 2, 3, and the bonus games all need to be downloaded. Ooh, voice crack. They all need to be downloaded, and the way it works is that it'll only work if the cartridge is in the system. So you could put the cartridge in another Switch, download the digital game, the digital games that way, and then play those via the cartridge. But they're still like digital games, so it's not necessarily a new concept. It's just new in the fact that it's being marketed as a full physical game, and then there's nothing on the cartridge. Final Fantasy X and 10.2 is a download. So now is it 10.2 is a download code, Or is it like it loads up 10.2 as like a separate program? Because that's what I'm talking. That's what the game key cards and Metal Gear do. Switching gears here, just playing some Kirby. It loads it as an update since it's predated the ability for there to be separate titles on the home screen. Oh, that's weird. So just upload... Okay, so that's completely different. It just downloads it as an update, like, for the 10 program instead of a separate game. Alright. So same concept, but done differently. But also, like, that's a lot of games. Like, oh no, I guess... Like honestly, I feel it's worse to do a download code, because then it's like, okay, like Resident Evil, the Resident Evil collection or whatever on Switch. It's like, okay, you get Resident Evil 4. If you want 5 and 6, here's a download code for them, but it can only be used once. So if you're trying to play this collection on a different Switch, you only get to play 4. You can only play 5 or 6 on the original one. That's annoying. At least with you know, the game key card and the Metal Gear collection, you could still use other systems. But again, it's, you know, it's a matter of preference, and the preference most people have shown is that, no, we don't want this. So, that's not my place to say that's right or wrong, but, like, it's clear that people don't want it, so... There you go. But yeah, I mean, that was the direct. This was all kind of last minute. I don't know. I gotta be honest, I'm a little out of... You know what it is? I have a very annoying day of work ahead of me. So, I don't want to go into the specifics, but today there's something very important happening at work. Important in the context of the work, into the job. Not important in context to me or the rest of my life. Or anyone else's life. And I have to pretty much take, like, frontline responsibility on it. So, I'm not looking forward to doing that, and I'm just kind of, like, I don't want to think about it. I gotta do it. Yeah, the Mega Man collections only had the NES games on the cartridge, and the bigger games you didn't want taking up storage space had to be a download. No, but to be fair, though, the Mega Man Classic Collection, none of those games are big. Mega Man 8's the biggest one, and that's probably not even that big by modern standards. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the place here. I feel like I'm starting to feel like this was a mistake showing up for this. I think I could have skipped this and just tried to get some extra sleep. Hope work goes alright. So here's the thing, it's been going okay. I actually just got promoted at work. Promoted and given a small raise. And, yeah, that's cool. But I just don't... I don't take pride in my work at all. I don't care about my job. What I care about is streaming and voiceover work. And I wish I could be better at both of those, which right now the stream has kind of proven that I'm not doing super hot. And, yeah, I don't know. It's just, you know, it's priorities. It's my own priorities. Yeah, I'm glad I'm financially stable. At the same time, it's like, I feel like it's such low fulfillment in my life, and it's like, ugh. Anyway, I don't want to go into that right now. This was kind of all, like, just, like, a rushed thing. To be honest, so, okay, here's the thing. I wasn't here last night, and I wasn't here Tuesday. Originally, the plan was I was just not going to be here the night before the Direct. But I didn't think we were going to have one after they didn't announce one on Tuesday. So I took that night off anyway. And now we're 2 streams behind. That's why I want to do a long stream tonight. I didn't want to bother co-hosting this one with anyone. Like, I know the last few directs I did with Gyro. I didn't want to bother doing this one with the co-host just because I knew this one was going to be short, and because I knew that I was going to want to leave fairly quickly after the direct ended. And yeah, it has nothing to do with like being opposed to doing that again in the future. Just was kind of, in a rush here about this, so I just kind of like did everything last minute. You know what? You know what else? I wanted to go to bed early last night so I could be more awake now, and I ended up like after I got all the stuff I had to get done, it was still like 5 a.m. and then I barely slept until now. So now I'm tired. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's kind of it. There's not a whole lot. You know, this Direct was kind of like a whole lot of nothing. Like Rice Krispies. You ate it, it's good, but like, you know, you don't reminisce on it. And I think that's all there is to say about it. Makes you feel better without getting too much into it myself. One of my family members trying to get you not to feel that way, and it sucks a bit. I'm starting to believe it. About feeling bad about not taking pride in your work, or you mean? Yeah, I'm all over the place today. Oof, this is a rough one. I'm sorry. Switch 2 doesn't have a proper library yet, and that's weird. I mean, it kind of does. I guess. I don't know. It's weird. You have to like, if you mean physical library, yeah, that doesn't, but I don't know. We need a first-party Direct. That's what we need. This is the phoning it in Direct right now. Saying I shouldn't feel proud about my work or whatever the path I'm going on, that the family member needs to help me get on the right path. Oh. Okay. My philosophy is that I was always doing the job I'm doing for a paycheck and health insurance. I was not doing it because I ever had passion for the company. I got the job randomly, just you know, applying around back in 2018. I had a different position at the job, which I actually was okay with at first. Then I quickly started hating when we started rearranging staff. And then I switched to the position I'm in now, which I did solely because it was either that or quit. So, from the get-go, it was never really something I was passionate about. I just really needed a full-time job. And it's weird to be showered with so much praise at my job constantly, which I do. I don't want to make it sound like the job is like kicking me down. It's not. I do well at the job, and people say I do well at the job, and they, you know, I got a promotion for it. That's great. But like, nothing about it is anything that I'm passionate about or care about. I do the job to get my paycheck, and that's it. You know what I care about? What I care about is my voiceover auditions. What I care about is being a better voice actor. I care about showing up and streaming in the evenings. Except for this stream. This stream was clearly phoned in to hell and back. And it's just like, you know, it feels kind of bad to think that, like, oh, the only thing I'm good at is my job. I'm not good at anything else because I'm not making a living off anything else, which is a shitty way to look at things, but it's also like, if I have to wake up 5 days a week and go to a job I hate for 40 hours a week, or don't care about, or I'm not passionate about for 40 hours a week, then if I'm not doing 40 hours a week of voiceover work and streaming on top of that, then I'm not living. I'm not living my life. I'm sacrificing more of my life to live less in my spare time, which is a struggle for me. Hey Quillsoft, you just woke up. How was it? It was a Direct. It was the Direct of all time. We got a Katamari game, and that was the highlight. October Game Overload's gonna butcher some of these launches. It's too much in 1 month. I mean, October's always the big game month for a lot of companies. Got Pokemon Legends and Katamari. That's it. Honestly, if we don't get any good first-party games in November, I might just push Katamari to November. Just to give myself some breathing room. We'll see. I'm fine with there not being a ton of new games, just because I still have a ton of backlogged games, too, that I could be playing. So, I'm fine with a lighter release schedule for the rest of the year. Not saying there shouldn't be games, just that there shouldn't necessarily be games that I need to play like day one. That's the exact same song I just played. I really want to check out Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Yeah. I kind of wanted it on launch, and then I quickly felt like, I don't need it. It's a Dragon Ball game. I've played one. I've played them all. That Elliot game looks cool. Yeah, despite the silly name, it does look interesting. An action HD 2D game. Could be fun. It's interesting that that's the one that's coming out next year, and then Octopath Traveler 0. They're like, yeah, no, this is already done. It's coming out in December. Enjoy. New Monster Hunter Stories is cool. It's cool for people that like that. I have not played... I've only played a demo of one. I just don't... Like, I've played one Monster Hunter game. That's it. I played Monster Hunter Rise, and not even the DLC or high rank. You had a good time? Oh, thank you, Twiz. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 comes out in October, too. Enjoyed 3's remake, mostly the monster catching part. That's new, right? That was new to the game. Monster catching was not part of the original. I wanna make it... Starting to think that those Rayman remakes rumors were false. No, I think, it's apparently Ubisoft is working on a Rayman game, like an actual Rayman game of some sort. We don't know that, like, we don't know what it is, but it's probably not even close to ready yet. Love Toriyama creature designs. Oh, same. I was just thinking about Chrono Trigger last night, actually. Now, I only ever did one stream of it. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, like, every word I'm saying right now feels like a struggle. I'm like struggling to think of like what to talk about. And I probably should honestly go because again, work starts in 40 minutes. And I gotta get some stuff done before that happens. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thanks everyone for coming. I know this was like a weird, very low-key kind of direct reaction. When we get the big one, when we inevitably get the big main one in September, I'll try to do more for it. I'll also see if I can get Gyro back in for co-commentary. Maybe someone else. We'll see. I'm not opposed to having more than one person join me for this. So if people are interested, I'll definitely reach out and touch faith. Who else is streaming right now? You know what? Now's the perfect time to raid someone on the team. Because there's probably more than one person streaming. Alright, so once again, I know this has kind of been like an all-over-the-place stream. Tonight, 10:30ish, so about 12 and a half hours from now, Donkey Kong, Somnium Files, Tetris 99. Gonna be doing a nice long 5.5, 6-hour stream. And that'll be it for the week. I won't be here after that, but we're gonna have a good time tonight to make up for missing 2 nights in a row. If you want to watch more streams, you can check out twitch.tv/team/littlespace. A couple people streaming there right now. I'm actually going to raid Sirion Desperia, who's playing Dot Hack Infection, which is a great series. I have the GU games, but I've never played the originals. Anyway, stick around, say hi to them. I'm going to get going so I can get started on my day here. And yeah, Katamari looks good. See you later, everyone.